This is Super Yacht News with E. Sisman.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. So, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg's brand new Superyacht motor yacht launchpad and sport vessel motor yacht wingman have gone dark after switching off the AIS after leaving a US port last week. The yachts were moored in Port Everglades, as you've probably seen on the channel in previous videos, for a number of weeks after the yacht was delivered from the Netherlands. And you can see it in this footage on screen here, which was sent in by one of our subscribers. Now, the yachts left Florida at the end of April and headed south towards Jamaica, going round Cuba, heading towards, one vessel was heading towards Jamaica, the other one was heading in a different direction, which I'll come back to in a minute. And according to their last reported positions on AIS, they switched off on the 2nd of May in the Caribbean Sea. Now, the fact that they're sailing around the Caribbean means that Zuckerberg is either on board the vessel or he was going to join the vessel, flying in somewhere once they'd arrived, which is pretty standard on a super yacht. We use multiple AIS trackers the software to confirm locations to avoid any issues. And the most reliable AIS tracker, which is not marine traffic, by the way, confirms that the AIS is not broadcasting on board either yacht. Now, switching off the AIS is all the rage these days, as there are apparently no repercussions in doing so, even though it's a legal requirement under international maritime law, and it causes a risk to shipping, as AIS was developed to be an anti-collision system. Launchpad was last seen with the destination of Jamaica, whilst the wingman, the support vessel, had a destination of Belize. This is probably to try and convince us that they're not connected somehow. However, we have a massive community here on the channel, and we've had reports of the locations of the vessels. The yachts have been reported to be in Panama near Bocas del Toro as recently as the 8th of May, according to sightings in that area, although we don't have any footage to confirm. So if you're in the area near Bocas del Toro, please let us know if you can confirm the yachts are there. There is an airstrip just nearby where the vessels have been reported to be at anchor, so that could be where Zuckerberg is flying in to join the vessel. Now, Zuckerberg purchased this yacht from Russian billionaire who was under sanctions. Well, the yacht was built for Vladimir Putin, but was never delivered after sanctions were placed on him after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Now, the Dutch government oversaw the sale, placing the funds in an escrow account until such times as it can be handed over to Mr. Putin. Now, the yacht is a 118, not 80, which is 387 foot in length, and was, until a few days ago, the longest yacht to ever come out of the Netherlands. That was until the latest launch of Project 821, which you can find out more by clicking on the link up here, and there's one in the description. All right, we'll move on to our next story. A small luxury yacht ran aground in Greece at the weekend. Apparently, the situation began when the captain of the yacht untied his lines and raised anchors in high winds in an attempt to leave the dock. This occurred right in front of a hotel called the Posidonio Hotel at a port on the island of Spetses, just south of Athens in Greece. It appears from the video the yacht may have had engine issues. As you can see, the stern door is open, which suggests the crew have entered the area to try to get engines running, as you wouldn't normally have the stern door open whilst underway like this. It also appears that the engines are running intermittently, as you can see exhaust smoke as the engines are under strain. Now, the yacht appears to be named WHY, and it was stranded for quite a while, and a large crowd gathered to watch the operation to try to remove the vessel from this precarious position. The yacht's bow was also rubbing against the quayside, which created a hole in the bow and allowed water ingress. Now, the personnel of the Port Authority of Spetses rushed to the spot, as well as the Vice Captain of the Coast Guard and the Mayor of the island, and the local fire department were also on scene supplying pumps for the crew of the yacht to allow them to pump out the water the yacht had started to take on because of the damage to the hull. Eventually, we believe the yacht was towed out of this predicament and had to go to a shipyard for repairs, as the hole in the bow meant the yacht was now unseaworthy. Fiberglass hull, it would appear, judging by the video, would have caused this to happen. It's unlikely a steel hull would have fared so poorly in a similar circumstance. Okay guys, if you want to support the channel, you can join us on Patreon at patreon.com/eSysman. You'll find behind the scenes videos and updates and a lot of stuff that you will not find on the main channel, including when we do trips to Europe and stuff like that. We do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And also you will get early access to features, and there will be advert free. We've got some documents about the US lawsuit. It was from Texas, and he was on board the vessel when the accident happened, and he's suing the US government for $10 million. Also, check out our podcast on the Yacht Report podcast. You can find it on YouTube and on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, etc. Now, if you have any information for us, you can contact us in the normal way. You can get us in the email address in the ticker. You can get us on the About page of the YouTube channel. You can get us on Instagram, on Facebook Messenger, on Twitter, and on Threema. Be sure to like this video, very important for the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for future notifications. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.